Okay, well, it's the day after my first big win, first BFL win ever. As a boater, as a co-angler as well, on Patoka, was able to pull off the win. Had 18-2, 5 fish limit. Very, very fortunate. In the limelight yesterday, I didn't really get a video. I was kind of, the emotions were up and they were down, and I didn't get to thank my sponsors. So first off, I want to apologize, for that, because, it was just, so I didn't get to thank my sponsors enough. Charlie Watts with 2 Mile Taxidermy, the best taxidermist around, bar none. First off, let's talk about him, how awesome he is. NITech Computer Communications there in Brownstown. Anything, all of your technology needs. I mean, those guys they're so smart. They can do anything and everything, from your home security systems to getting, Cat 5 hooked up, everything, the whole spectrum. Todd Brown himself with self-insurance. Had another incident on the boat earlier this year. Had a lower unit, called him, boom. He had me back up and going, got me taken care of. Thank you so much. Without you guys, I wouldn't be here, to be honest, 100%. You guys are the best. So thank you. So that's the most important thing. The win, that's great, but without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. So that's the first thing. So I want to talk to you about what kind of happened this week, practice-wise and tournament-wise. If anybody knows me, they know that I hate Patoka Lake. It has just kicked my butt for years and years and years and years. So it's my arch nemesis. So I go over on Tuesday, and I had the best practice I'd ever had. Unbelievable. It was like, wow, 2-3 hours on the water and I was done. Got back and I was like, that's just too good to be true. It can't be. So I go home and I'm like, okay, yeah, it's fishing tough, everybody says. I'm going to go back again Wednesday. So I go back Wednesday and had a really good practice. And I'm like, I'm doomed. It's over. I mean, you can't have 3 good days on Monroe. I'm sorry, on Monroe either, for that matter, but on Patoka, especially me. So it was really just a bittersweet win to go out there. I want to tell you a little bit about how I caught my fish when the bait study to catch my fish on, and kind of little inside story. Kind of, if you notice, I got power pole blades on there. I got those shipped here Friday. They got here at 11. I had to leave at 3:30 for work. Me and my dad put the poles on Friday, installed them ourselves, put them on. I went to work, worked 8 hours, got off at 2:30 in the morning, went to Patoka. Was 2 hours early than everybody else, took a little nap there, waited. Up all night, had the poles. Didn't see any bedding fish in practice. Heard about them, didn't see any bedding fish in practice. First spot we stop on, I catch one on the old Snack Daddy Elite tubes, the big ones, of course, everybody knows. First stop there. Second stop we stopped again on the Snack Daddy. Now, stopped at another spot. I was fishing 4 to 6 foot wood, and I could not see the fish that I was catching. Well, this little baby right here helped me catch my biggest fish. This is Gary Baker custom spinnerbait. You guys get with me, Gary Baker. Let's make some amazing baits. I can't even get into all the stuff that he does. I really don't even want you guys to know, to be honest. Some of the stuff that that Gary does. But we're going to be working together and possibly doing some things. So I'm going to have to let the cat out of the bag sooner or later. And yeah, this was definitely my biggest fish. Came off of a Gary Baker custom blade. And then I had 3 fish. And I was struggling. Didn't see no baiting fish all day in practice, like I said. All the days in practice, none in the tournament. Had 3 good fish, pulled in a bait. There's a spawner. I'm like, okay, all right, here we go. We'll see what So power pole down without my power poles is what I'm getting at. And I am not affiliated with power poles at all whatsoever. They do not give me a penny to say anything about them. If it was not for my power poles, I would not have won this BFL. Pulled in, seen the fish, she was locked on, boom, boom, power poles down, 2 flips, 4.5 pounder. I'm setting 4 fish, knowing I'm right there. Power pole up, I go 10 feet down the bank. 2 hours to go. Another solid 4.5 pounder. Picked up the old bio spawn on both those fish. Again, not affiliated with anything. This is the best flipping bait around. I don't care, bar none, speed crawl, whatever you guys say, that's fine. Use it and I'll use this, whatever. It took me about 15 minutes of working this fish and I finally got that fish to bite with 2 hours to go in the tournament. And was able to make my first win in the Hoosier BFL. Thanks to my sponsors. Thanks to everybody behind me. Thanks to everybody that's called me, friends, family that's called me. I had calls throughout. I mean, it's just amazing. All the outpouring of co-workers, of you guys know that I just love this. So that's how my week went. It was just all the stars lined up. You know, you put the work in, you put the hard work, you put the effort in, you keep going, you keep plugging along. You get beat up, you get knocked down, you get back up. You don't let it deter you, and you keep going. So that's kind of what the way my day went. On these 4 baits, a bio spawn vial crawl, 3/8 ounce on the beds. Throwing around a little bit of woods, but I caught my big one on the Gary Baker Custom. So I had 2 on the vial spawn, the biggest one, on the GB Custom, and then 2 on the Snack Daddy Elite tubes, green pumpkin, and I did chartreuse at the end of the tails just a little bit for that. Thanks, hit that like and subscribe button. But that's how my weekend went. Very fortunate. So glad to have bought this Phoenix and the contingency. So ended up winning over $13,000 in 8 hours of fishing. And got to thank the man up above. Thank the Lord. Today's Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all you moms out there. So thank you guys again. And God bless. Thanks for watching.